A new story-driven RPG game has been announced. The most interesting aspect of the game, I think, is the studios that made the game. Yes, two studios are making the game together, not a single company. And two studios are studios that have made a name for themselves in the industry. These studios are 11-Byte Studios and Fool's Theory. 11-Byte Studios may sound familiar to many of you. You may also know them as the makers of Frostpunk or This War of Mine. The studio, which generally makes isometric games, is a studio that has always been praised. The Polish studio is just one side of it. On the other side, there is the studio Fool's Theory, which we have not heard of much, but which I think will make a name for itself in the near future. He is developing the Witcher 1 remake and helping Larian in Baldur's Gate 3. It's hard not to get excited when we have two such powerful studios at our disposal. Let's take a look at the new game that has been announced, the Thaumaturge. Some information about the game, a few photos, and a video were shared. Let me tell you about the game, accompanied by the promotional video of the game, which is spinning behind. The game is a story-driven, turn-based RPG set in early 20th century Warsaw. Fool's Theory, which also took part in Baldur's Gate 3, can handle the turn-based system very well. So, what is the word thaumaturge? The word thaumaturge was used in ancient Greek for people who exhibited supernatural powers. So yes, we can expect supernatural events to happen in this new isometric RPG game. The promises of the game include offering an original take on combat mechanics, character development traits and research mechanics, and tapping into the complex depth of our spiritual demons. Carolina Kuziarokos, Fool's Theory's design director, shared that the thaumaturge focuses on the idea of demons located on both the physical and metaphorical layers. After all, this game is needed with the meaningful entertainment philosophy of 11-Byte Studios. These them revealed in different areas of the game, and the gameplay mechanics and dialogue elements are only a small part of those areas. In the thaumaturge, beings called saluters exist between the shadows and the real world. Only thaumaturges can detect saluters. Saluters allow the thaumaturges to manipulate people, prey on their secrets and insecurities, and direct their will to suit their needs. The two developer firms explained, "Looks like we are playing something pretty interesting." It is very clear that they also put a lot of effort into the universe on which they are pondering. Also, I'm definitely getting Lovecraft inspirations from this game. Now let's examine some screenshots and talk about the game. For the graphics of the game, a stylized style was followed rather than a realistic style. I think the right choice was made. Some visuals reminded me of Disco Elysium directly. As you know, it is also a great RPG game. The art design looks like it will be pretty good too. Although we haven't seen much at this stage, I'm sure they will do well in the art design, atmosphere and environmental design. Especially 11-Byte Studios is doing very successful work in these regards. As a result, I trust these studios. As someone who loves RPG, especially as someone who likes games that offer turn-based combat mechanics in the style of Divinity Original Sin or Baldur's Gate 3, I look forward to the upcoming game with the great excitement. If they deliver a really good story alongside what they promise, it can be a very high quality production. In recent years, the RPG genre has started to recover again, and this makes me very happy. RPG games are definitely different experiences. I hope this game will be good. We will play with pleasure. That is it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you again. Goodbye.